Hello, my name is Darren Woodfork, and I'm an attorney here in Scottsdale, Arizona. At my firm here, we practice personal injury work, and we also seal old criminal cases, and we also restore people's gun rights here. Today, I want to talk about something that I've noticed on YouTube, actually. And years ago, I used to do a little bit of defamation law here in Arizona, and I remember. Well, right now anyway, now that I'm on YouTube and I post videos and I watch YouTube videos and all that stuff, I've noticed like a lot of people, when they get like criticism, whatever, they always talk about suing somebody for defamation. If somebody puts up a video about somebody criticizing them, they basically say that they're gonna like track down their IP address and find them and send them a summons and send them a lawsuit and sue them for defamation. And as I watch these videos and I watch these people talk about suing somebody, I always thought that you have to be careful when you're going to sue somebody for defamation, because defamation is a reputational lawsuit, and essentially what you're saying is that somebody has ruined your reputation. Well, in order to prove that, you have to prove that you have a good reputation that could have been ruined. And so if you file a defamation lawsuit against somebody, you have to basically put your whole life out there for inspection, and so to show that you've had a perfect, pristine life, whatever, and then the defendant has ruined it by what they said. And so that's what a defamation lawsuit is about. And it's very, like I said, invasive. It goes into all your privacy if you're the victim, because you're proving your reputation was damaged. I'll just say, basically, from my perspective anyway, if I'm ever in that situation, I'm not going to sue somebody for defamation, but I would sue them for tortious interference with my business. I think that's a much easier lawsuit here in the courts in Arizona anyways. It's basically called tortious interference with economic prospects. It's a law here in Arizona. And basically what you're doing is you're suing somebody for saying basically what you said messed up my business, messed up my future business prospects. And so I think that's a much easier, much better way to sue somebody if they're talking about you, online or something like that. So if you're ever in a situation where somebody's criticizing you online, instead of thinking about suing them for defamation, I would sue them for interfering with your business, essentially, because everybody knows that if you're posting videos, well, it's obviously, I should say, if you're a business and you're online, promoting your business, then anybody who criticizes you know that you're in business and you have you have a relationship with customers and the business community and all that stuff. So if they're criticizing you or ruining your business reputation, that's going to damage you, and that's a much easier lawsuit here in Arizona anyway. So anyways, hope that helps. If that's not my practice area, I don't do defamation work here, but I just remember back in the old days, with the defamation cases, I just thought that those are very, very hard to prosecute. If you have any questions, feel free to check out my website, woodforklaw.com, and I'd be more than happy to answer any questions you might have. Thanks.